Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, we are going to be planning for the month of May, and I'm going to be taking you guys along for the ride. So I recently got an iPad mini, and I've told the story a number of times about how I got this device for free. Basically a mixture of credit card points and things to do with credit cards. So I do have an iPad mini in my possession, and that is the device that I primarily use for planning, but for purposes of filming, I actually like to use the iPad Pro, which is what I originally bought back in December of 2022 as a laptop replacement. So I still use it as a laptop replacement, and when it comes time to film any planner related content, if I film any planner related content, I like to do it on the iPad Pro just because planning on it is super easy, and of course I am hoping that viewers can see better what's happening and what's going on using the larger screen. So the first thing that I did is I brought in some dates, and I do have my dates saved as an element. What I need to do is save each month and the dates as an element. Therefore, whenever the time comes for the next month, whatever that will be, that will start where the first is on a Monday, I can just pull in that element. So that's what the goal is. But as of right now, it's actually super easy, as you just saw, to bring in the dates and then just move them around. Thank heavens for digital planning. So right now what I'm doing is I'm doing a little designing. I actually had no idea what design I was going to try to go for when I sat down. But I do have to say that I definitely err on the side of light decor when it comes to planning and mainly function. So whenever it comes to decorating, it's really not that big of a deal to me regarding what my planner actually looks like, because I'm not really that great at decorating, first things first, and then also it doesn't really matter. I just like to add a little something, a little pop of color to kind of zhuzh up my planner spread so it's cuter and I like to look at it more. So that's kind of the layout that I am going with, and the stickers and the decor that I'm going with for May. And I did add a smiley face to the sun, so that's about as artistic as you will ever see me. And then I'm also adding a highlight or a pop of color to the dates on the page, just because I just think it makes it stand out a little. So that is what I am currently doing. And I did choose my own highlight color, which is one of the pros of digital planning. And so I just went with kind of like a yellow that isn't super dull but isn't super bright, because I felt like that tickled my fancy the most. So let's go ahead and get to planning. Now, actually, while I am using summer stickers, summer doesn't begin until June. I realize that, but my husband and I both work in public education, and as far as we're concerned, our summers start at the end of May. So, considering we go back to school at the end of July, as far as we're concerned, our summers start at the end of May each at the end of the school year. That's when summer starts, and that is basically the end of May. So in May we have Cinco de Mayo, we have Mother's Day, and we have Memorial Day. And honestly, I think we're going to be celebrating all three of those, because we're having a Cinco de Mayo party. Of course, we'll hang with my mother-in-law for Mother's Day, and for Memorial Day, we'll probably have like a little shindig here at our house, just me and my husband. Two is a party, if you ask us. Now, I don't know where the summer stickers are from, but they were definitely free. I don't know. I'm feeling like I don't think these are the aesthetic of K Digital Design. That's where I normally get free stickers, but I don't feel like these are her aesthetic. But not to worry, I will have the stickers linked down below, and they were free wherever I got them from. They were free. I do know that. Now, Dash Planner actually created this free sheet where you can basically go to get some functional stickers that are already designed with the background and all of that. But I decided that I did not like the blue. It was like a navy color, and it didn't match with my May aesthetic. And so I went ahead and I changed the color of the background to this bright yellow, which I don't even like the color yellow, but I don't know, this yellow is speaking to me. And then I changed the color of the font from white to black. I could have left it at white, because I feel like white and black font both look equally as good. on this color, on this dark yellow type of color, but I just really feel like black resonates with me more when it comes to just font in general. I don't know, I'm always using a black pen. Black pens are life, black is life. So I just went ahead and I changed it to black. I drew a line here with the shape tool, which basically snapped that line into shape and made it a perfect line, because I wanted to line up the labels for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for working out. That just helped me to make them even across the page. That's pretty much what that was about. I did not do that for each of them, for each week, because it wasn't that serious to me, but I did want that first week. I wanted all of those to be lined up pretty evenly, and so that is why I did that. And I am choosing to actually color code this month. I'm not really sure why, but it's something that I've been thinking about doing for a while. So this yellow color is actually going to be workout or exercise types of things, and then we'll move on and pick a few other colors for some of the personal related things and the work related things. So anyway, I have all of my workouts down on the page, and remember, I only plan for, on the monthly spread, I only put things in here that are time sensitive. So if my husband and I were just going to the gym to just work out randomly, even if we set a time for that, I wouldn't put that in my planner necessarily. But because these workout classes that we like attending have an actual, time frame, I do like to plan for those so that we can know when they are each week, and so we don't miss them, because we really enjoy the workout classes. So all of those are workout classes. Now, we may not go every week. Some days we may wake up and think that we're not going to work out. And some days we may get home from work and we're like, no, we don't feel like working out. Or some days we choose to walk in addition to some of these other plans. So I just want to put that out there, that just because there are literally 20 million workout classes on this page, we will not attend every single last one of them. So as we all know, on Wednesdays and Saturdays, I like to put out YouTube videos. And so I went ahead and I put in an upload sticker on every Wednesday throughout the month and every Saturday. And those upload stickers came from the content creator sticker pack from Dash Planner. Now, I started to put in Bel Air for every Thursday because I really don't care for TV, but I absolutely love Bel Air. But I realized that Bel Air actually is going to end either at the end of April, the tail end of April, so next week, or the beginning of May. That will be the last episode, I think, and I'm crossing my fingers for the beginning of May. I could watch Bel Air literally every day. I know people who watch soap operas and other types of TV shows, and I'm really not into TV shows, but I totally could watch Bel Air every single day. Anyway, that is what is happening on the May the 4th. And I do have to say, this month, the month of May, actually isn't as chaotic as every other month. So let's just take a few moments to appreciate that. There's not a lot that is going to be going on in May, which I can appreciate. But in May, like I mentioned, we are having a Cinco de Mayo party. And the font that I normally go for is called Heading Now Trial. That is what I wrote. That's the font that I used for the Cinco de Mayo party. But then you couldn't really see it. It wasn't bold enough. So I decided to go to my tried and true mom cake, or something like that. Whatever it was that I just selected. Because that just is better with my spirit. I don't know. I just feel like it's nice and bold, and I can see it easily on my Pro, and I can see it easily on my Mini, which has grown to be kind of like the bane of my existence, because now when I'm choosing fonts and things, I have to make sure that they are bold. I have to make sure the colors are bold, because I need them to show up just as well on my iPad Mini without me having to zoom in, because for whatever reason, that's super important to me. So I brought in this cute little umbrella because for whatever reason, it was giving me Cinco de Mayo vibes. And like I mentioned, we are having a Cinco de Mayo party here at our house on that Saturday. So I do have a few things to do in April to kind of prep for that. But for the most part, it's pretty much good to go. We already have everything all lined up and outlined. Just have to finalize the guest list, because some people don't know what they're doing ahead of time. Some people just kind of commit to plans last minute, which is kind of cringy if I'm being honest, because when you're throwing a party, you want to know as soon as possible who is going to be attending so that you can plan accordingly and you don't underbuy or overbuy or underprepare or over prepare. I hate wasting things, but I also just as well hate running out of things and buying too little. So yeah, I need people to confirm sooner than the day before. That'd be great. Okay, thanks. Anyway, moving on. Our dog gets her heartworm meds every month on the 12th, and those are her monthly meds that she takes every month for good heart health, and so she does not get any diseases and things of the sort that would, any heartworms, any of that stuff. So she is good and healthy. On the 8th and some of the other days, you will see that I am marking in this pink corally, dark coral type of color, a few different things. And the reason for that is because I am a member of the financial social work. I am a financial social worker, and I'm a part of the health and wellness community, and we meet a number of times throughout the month. And so I decided to color coordinate those events in this coral type of color, and I really love that color. It's really giving me life. But I do also have a few other personal things that are happening in the month of May, and I am using this blue color to what's the word? to notate those. And we are going on a road trip. That's honestly what really made me want to use this sticker kit, because I was like, oh, we are going on a road trip in the month of May, so let me just use these stickers. I don't know why. And so that's why I'm using summer stickers in May, even though summer does not start until June. What you just saw me do is pull up the upcoming meetings section on the financial social work website, because that showed me the meetings that are coming up in May. And so I went ahead and I marked those. I tried to attend all of them, especially as an advisor or an advocate, but some days I just can't attend them all, because truly the meetings happen smack dab in the middle of my work day. And so naturally that makes it a little difficult to attend all of the meetings. And what I'm doing right now is I am actually planning out my YouTube videos. Now, this is always subject to change, but every month before the month starts, I always like having a general idea about what videos I'm going to be filming. That helps me to prepare for them. That helps me to plan out when I'm going to film them, when I'm going to edit the videos, when I'm going to upload the videos. So while this is not permanent, and I'm definitely at liberty to move around and to switch and change some of the videos and whatnot, this is a general idea of the videos that you can expect from me in the month of May, and the videos that I feel like will be fitting for the month of May, because I do try to put out videos that are not necessarily trendy, but that kind of go with the time of the year. So, just as an example, I don't do a lot of decorating content because I don't decorate a lot. But for Christmas, I do each year put out like a Christmas decorate type of video. So that's what I mean when I try to just put out videos that go along with the time or the season or whatever. Okay, so right now I am writing down or pulling over from April some of the recurring goals and tasks that I have every month. So basically I have just copied them from April and I pasted them to May. And the ones that are not necessarily recurring, I will I delete it, and then I will add new ones as May goes on, because I don't know everything as of right now, but as May goes on, I will add in some new tasks, but the goals will pretty much be the same. Of course, if you want to know what my actual goals and such will be for the month of May, then come back in a few days for my May reset video, because in that video, I talk about my goals from April and how I did or didn't do. And then of course I talk about my goals for May, or I will be talking about my goals for May. what I'm doing right now is I have gone to the thumbnail section up there in the left, and I am just moving around different sheets, and I am also duplicating a bunch of sheets. And so what I'm doing is I'm duplicating some sheets from April and bringing them over to May. When you duplicate, you basically copy the whole page. And so what you'll see me do in a minute is I'm going to go in and I'm going to clear out some of those pages. That will make sense once we get there, but I definitely duplicated like the weekly tasks and the gratitude sheet and all of that. And so this is the first weekly overview page in May. So I'm deleting all the contents, deleting the contents from the weekly tasks and deleting the contents from the gratitude section, because I need everything to be empty whenever it comes time to start planning and journaling and all of that for the month of May. And the last thing that I'm doing is adding my habit tracker. This is an element, and so I just pulled that in. Of course, everything is red because that is the color of the original element, but it's super easy to copy or to select text or to select writing or select anything and change the color. So I just selected the color of all of the habits, or selected all of the habits and changed the color. And I'm doing the same thing for the other part of the habit tracker, which is the dates. Sometimes I change the color from gray, which is what the actual color is. Sometimes I don't. This month I decided to change the color. So I'm about to share with you a flip through of the month of May and show what everything I just planned and how it turned out, and my digital planner setup for the month of May. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and if you're liking what you're seeing, and I will catch you guys right back here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye guys.